Yes, so my people, as you can see in this picture that we are displaying here right now, is that you can see now that the ADC presidential candidate, or if we may say right now, but we are yet to know if the ADC will be giving Peter Obi the presidential candidate, or we don't know yet, because right now, as you can see in the picture or right now in the video, you can also see that Peter Obi is giving some hope to the younger ones. Finally, Peter Obi has gotten the ADC, has now registered himself to be member of the ADC. You know, according to what the law has said in Nigeria, now that every member of the political party must be registered digital. And there's also a law that the House of Assembly have also passed, that once you are registered, because we don't really know what their aim is, because this APC government we are all seeing today, we don't know what they are planning, because excuse me, because we don't know what really they are planning, because now it is just like they are all ganging up against Mr. Peter Obi, because they don't want to see any political opposition in 2023. Mind you, whatever they do today, they may think that they are using it to punishing Peter Obi. Definitely it must affect them in time to come, because whatever they do today, they must also remember there are these young ones who are looking up to them and observing whatsoever law they are passing today. Because you know, there was a time when there was a rumor that is going on that Peter Obi may likely to go back to a Labour Party, which everybody is still doubting that they may likely not to. They don't know if it is true or not, that Peter Obi will be going back to Labour Party or not. But due to the law that they have now passes, once you have registered in one political party and you have submitted your name to the INEC before the deadline, which means you have no option of going back to any political party, of going to any party at all, which means you have to remain in that party. And we all know that as ADC today, the battle line in the APC cycle is as much, because every one of them want to be a presidential candidate. We have Mr. Atiko, we have Obi, and we also have Amechi. So we don't really know who is now going to be the presidential candidate of the ADC. And the battle line has just been drawn. I hope now that nobody will be doubting of which political party Peter Obi belong, because as you are seeing in this picture here, he's showing his own card as the ADC member. But I believe that Peter Obi know all the game, and he know whatever they are planning, because most youth are looking up to Peter Obi. Not that maybe they are saying that Peter Obi is a saint. Peter Obi is not a saint, but I believe that they believe the idea of whatever idea that Peter Obi is selling to them. And right now, you can also see that in Nigeria today, it is very, very difficult for anyone to trust any politicians, because politicians may say once today, then by tomorrow they may change their mouth, which is another issue that we all are facing in our country. But since Peter Obi has now decided to make his choice and to make an announcement to everybody here that he has taken a decision to pick the ADC card, not as a candidate but at least as a member for now, because as people have been doubting that they don't know if Peter Obi will stay in ADC or will be going to Labour Party. But now, as we know, as we all can see now, that Peter Obi has taken a decision, has decided that he's going to stay on ADC. We believe that maybe many people will now come into this party and register. We are also using this medium to plead with everybody. Please and please, we should all make sure that those who are interested in becoming a politician, because as we are seeing today in Nigeria, everybody now is now becoming a politician, because if you are asking anyone now What is your job? You now say that yes, I'm a politician. So politics is now a job in Nigeria. So because I believe that, to me, if anyone want to be, you want to belong to any political party, or you want to do something that is called politics, is for you now to go and maybe seek for the interest of going there for the interest of your people. But today in Nigeria, anyone going into politics is going into politics for his own selfish interest and for his own stomach infrastructure. It's not no one. It's very difficult. You can see that people will now say, I want to go to politics because of my people, or I'm seeing that my people are suffering, let me go into politics and look for a way to help my people. Those are some of the problems that we are facing today. So those are even the reason that you are seeing that in today politics, it is very difficult. You can see any politician that will go to House of Assembly or House of Rep and then think about his people. So no one is thinking about his people. Everyone is thinking of how it is going to gain its own selfish need. But the problem is that when politicians are campaigning, the money they use in campaigning, they spend a lot of money buying forms, doing this and that. So at the end, when you are calculating how much they are spending, how are they going to gain this one? How are they going to gain all this money when the elections are not done in the right way? So we are still yet to wait and see. When politicians are campaigning, they will spend a lesser because they have a lot of job to do ahead. Because if not, when we are saying that politicians are not doing enough, politicians will always think of how much they are spending in terms of campaigning, in terms of logistics, and in terms of so many things. So you can see that by the time they do all their calculation, their estimate, they will be running out of line. So by the time they get into power, they must make sure that they recover whatever they have spent during the campaign. So that is why you are seeing that sometimes today, politicians, if they are finding it difficult for them to work for their people, because whatever they spend, they must make sure they recover it. So now we are now pleading with everyone to join the ADC. If you are interested in politics, it is not time for anyone to stay in the fence and say, no, I don't want to be a politician, I don't want to join into politics, I don't want to be in any political party. If you are not joining any political party, whatever a political party that is in power, when you say you don't want to join any political party, when the politicians are not doing well, you don't have any right to question the political party that is in power, because you have taken a decision that you don't want to be a politician. When people are talking something about politics, you will say no, you don't want to talk anything concerning politicians. You don't want to involve yourself in politics. If you are not involving in yourself in politics, so you have no right to criticize any political party that is in power, whether they are doing well or not. So we all must come together to make sure that we join a political party, whether the party is going to win or it's not going to win. But everyone must have assurance that whichever party is belonging to must win. But make sure that your aim of coming into politics must not be aim of a violence, must not be aim of a destruction. Your aim of coming into politics must be your aim must be the aim of surviving your people. Your aim of make sure that the political party you are going to belong to, they must do well to make sure that the system in the country, everyone is working and everything is working well. So your aim must not be the aim of a political disaster or of a political destruction. So those are some of the things that we are talking. So today, what are you waiting for? Why not join any political party of your choice to make sure that Nigeria move forward? So it's not the time for us now to sit on the fence. So we must join any political party of our choice and stop complaining. Thank you all for watching. Bye bye for now.